Hi, I'm Fiona and welcome to the Scotmid kitchen. Now, if you feel that your family eat way too much pasta, but you've always been put off making risotto because of all that stirring in of stock, I've got a great little cheat for you. Oven-baked risotto. And I think this is the kind of recipe that you do it once, you'll come back to it time and time again. Okay, so my oven is preheated and I've got my oil and my butter in a frying pan just heating up as well. I want to first of all show you a few little tricks and tips with some simple veg prep. Broccoli first of all. I find, especially with kids, sometimes the big pieces are just too bitter for them. So what I do, and this saves me time as well, is rather than cutting it with a knife, I use scissors. Right, onion. I think everybody has their own way of chopping an onion, so you may have your way. This is my way, my little trick in terms of chopping up an onion. Remove the outer skin, chop off either root end, and peel away. Make sure it sits flat on the surface. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut almost all the way down to the end, but not quite. And I'm gonna cut in straight lines. And when I get to near the middle, I'm going to twist it round and hold again, do the same again. So I've got my straight line. So then I turn it again for a crisscross and do the exact same thing. Then if you chop all the way down, you'll find, look at that, nicely chopped. Right, so in goes the broccoli. And in goes the onion. And I want these to saute for about 2 or 3 minutes until the onion goes kind of quite translucent and you can just see it all cooking through just a little bit. Now I'm going to add the risotto rice. This is going to go in the pan. It will immediately feel quite dry, but don't panic. There we go. It's just coating the rice with some of the butter and the oil. And for the full recipe details, don't forget, go to our Facebook page. It's Scotmid Food. Right, so now you need a shallow casserole dish. And I have got a litre of vegetable stock. You can make your own if you want, but you know what? I use stock cubes. And let's pour in the rice, broccoli, and onion. And then I'm going to pour through the stock, and that actually is it. The great thing about this recipe is you head off and your oven does all the hard work for you. Half an hour, stir halfway through, and that's it. The texture's great, I promise. Okay, so the half an hour is up and the risotto rice has absorbed most of the stock and it's creamy and the texture, I promise you, is really good. So now what I want to do is I want to add some extra veg and some extra flavour. Frozen peas, first of all, a store-cupboard staple if ever there was one. Okay, and now I'm going to add some cream cheese for that lovely cheesy flavour. And I've actually got cream cheese here with garlic and herbs because I think, do you know what? Save yourself some time rather than chopping up the garlic. Why not use a shortcut? I'm going to add, just because I love it, a little bit of grated Parmesan. I'm going to add the juice of half a lemon. And finally, for some great spring flavours and for a gorgeous garnish, some spring onion. Okay, so for some more recipe ideas and tips, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Scotmid Food, and you can subscribe to this, our YouTube channel, totally free as well. And of course, like us on Facebook, again, at Scotmid Food, and then you can get all of my latest recipes, tips and ideas straight on your timeline.